The problem, Bill, is that not all international leaders are on the same page on this. Does the US need a new position on North Korea?
Right, Vonnie. There was a lot of reluctance heading into the last round of sanctions, particularly from China and Russia, about really whether any further measures would be effective. I think, the U.S. made clear, Ambassador Nikki Haley said on Monday when they voted on those sanctions that if the international community does not stay together and continue ratcheting up the pressure, the U.S. is willing to go alone. She didn't say what that would mean, but we may get a hint of that at about 1:15 today when she kicks off the White House press briefing with National Security Advisor McMaster. So the two of them may talk a bit about what's coming with North Korea. And also, this all happens in the context of the UN General Assembly taking place next week with 150-plus world leaders coming into town. North Korea and the issue and the tensions there is going to be high on all their agendas.
Bill, just want to listen to Rex Tillerson, the Secretary of State. He discussed North Korea yesterday here in London.
I am hopeful that China, as a great country, a world power, will decide on their own and will take it upon themselves to use that very powerful tool of oil supply to persuade North Korea to reconsider its current path towards weapons development.
Bill, what surprised me today, probably what stood out to me, was the language from the South Koreans, from President Moon Jae-in. He undoubtedly used his strongest language yet to condemn the attack. He says we have the power to smash North Korea into powder and put it beyond recovery. Were you surprised by the tone of the language emanating from South Korea?
Very much so, if you keep in mind that this is a president who took office really trying to extend an olive branch to North Korea, talking about ways to maybe send some food aid to the north, and initially rejecting U.S. efforts or holding up U.S. efforts to deploy a missile defense system in South Korea. President Moon has had to change that policy. He's actually welcomed the full deployment of the missile defense system and has really found himself on the front lines of this conflict as North Korea continues to respond to each round of sanctions with more provocative tests. We've had 2 ICBM tests in August. We had a large nuclear bomb test earlier this month, and now we have this intermediate range missile, which looks like it could have hit Guam, which was a U.S. territory North Korea threatened just a few weeks ago.